So you're saying to yourself, why am I not getting interviews? There's a couple different things that I would immediately want to look at. Number one is your resume. Is the resume multiple pages? Is there a lot of stuff on there that's fluff? Is there material on the website that, or I'm not on your website, on your resume that has nothing to do whatsoever with the job that you're applying for? So step one would be the resume. Step two would be your LinkedIn profile. I recently had someone who's phenomenal. He's in New York. He works at a major General Assembly, and he looked really mean in the LinkedIn photo. He looked like he was a Secret Service police officer or a Navy SEAL or something. It was not a welcoming presentation. The presentation that you're going to, the first blush that someone has of you, that impression is really important. So if the LinkedIn profile is not exceptional, if it's not tight, if it doesn't look incredible, same with the resume, it's going to make getting an interview a lot harder. Number three is your address. If you have a Dallas address or a Texas address, California address, Pennsylvania address, rather than a DC address, and there are other candidates who are already in DC, you are at a distinct disadvantage. So you would definitely want to try to think about utilizing a physical address of a friend, of an apartment, of something that's tied to Washington, D.C. to help you overcome the unintentional, not nefarious discrimination that goes along with having 20 good resumes of people in D.C. and 20 great resumes of people who are all over the United States. Number four is you're applying to the wrong positions. So if you're right out of college and you're applying to LD jobs and you're not getting interviews, it's because you're not going to be an LD and it's not necessarily a great fit. You would be perfect as an LA, as an LC, as a staff assistant. If you look at some of our other videos, if you're not quite sure on some of these acronyms, press secretary, if you're a great writer, that might be possible. Press assistant, definitely. Committee clerk. But if you're applying for chief of staff jobs and you're not getting interviews and you're discouraged, it's because you're not applying for positions that are in your wheelhouse. And five is references. If you are currently on the Hill and you're an intern or you're in junior level position and you're not getting a great number of interviews, I might suggest that you really focus on some of your references. If a chief of staff sees a great resume, it is likely that they will reach out to individuals to try to get information on them before asking them to come in for an interview. So you might want to take a sneak peek at your references and try to get a handle on what they are saying. We can absolutely do that for you. We can do a reference check for you so that you have a sense of what's going on with your references. But if you're not getting an interview, you want to focus on your resume, your LinkedIn profile, a physical address. Make sure that you're applying to positions in your wheelhouse, and you're going to want to triple check your references. In the job search, there are many things that are out of your control, but they are in your control. So make sure you're doing everything that you possibly can to make sure that these are top notch. If you have any additional questions, please let us know, and we'll be sure to do it in a future video.